Coming to AutoCAD, in order to manage layers, you type in LA, which is first two letters of the spelling, enter. You'll get this layer properties manager. Over here, you can create, modify, and do all different kinds of stuff with layers. In order to create a new layer, you have this icon on the top left, the first icon. I click over here. It will automatically come as layer 1. You can name this. I'll just name it as walls. Now there are many different icons over here. First, let's assign the color and alignment, and then I'll tell you the meaning of these icons. Right. Color, you can see it's definite. It's mentioned in this column. I'll just click on white over here. Wall is color number 4, which is cyan. Right. This is the cyan color. You can see as I select this color, the color number 4 has appeared on the top, right above this. Right. I'll click on OK. And line weight of wall was 0.5. I'll click on this line weight area. I'll scroll down and I'll select 0.5. Remember, not 0.05. There is a line weight called 0.05 also, not 0.05, but rather 0.5. Now I'll make a layer for hatching. Hatching is color number 8 and line weight was 0.09. I'll create a new layer. I'll type hatch, color number 8 and 0.09. Similarly, you can create all the different layers that we have segregated over here. Zero layer will always remain by default, right? You cannot delete the zero layer ever. It is the default layer. And there are a lot of uses to zero, which we'll just come to. Next, you see the bulb icon over here. This bulb icon turns on or off a certain layer, right? So as I was saying, we can remove certain sheets of paper from the whole stack. This bulb icon is how you will do it. Let's say if I want to turn off the zero layer, I can simply, I can simply just click on the bulb icon. The bulb has been kind of turned off in this icon mode, and hence the items have also been turned off. Their visibility is turned off. They're still present in the drawing, but they're not visible anymore. Next is freeze. Freeze also will do the similar thing. There's a slight difference between this on off and freeze. It's a slightly more advanced difference, which we'll come to in the printing sessions, let's say. Next is the lock icon. Right now it's unlocked. When you click on it, it becomes locked. What basically it does is if any object has been completed, finalized, right? And you do not want to get into the scenario wherein you accidentally edit it or accidentally remove it, delete it. Let's say if I was editing the walls, I don't want to get into the scenario wherein I accidentally edit the openings. What I can simply do is I can lock that layer so that it won't edit in any scenario. You won't be able to delete a locked layer, you won't be able to edit a locked layer. Right. Next is plot. It basically shows if this layer will show up in print or not. Let's say if I don't want the zero layer to show up in print, but I want it to be visible on the screen, I can simply turn this off over here. Now it will no longer show on print. It has this top icon. Line type will come to in a bit, and the last three are not required. Now, in order to move my objects to their layer, right now they are all in the basic zero layer, right? That's the basic layer you make your drawing in. To move them to their specific layers, you select the objects. Let's say I'll start with walls. So I'll select my wall pieces over here. You can see on top, you have 0 written right now in this layer panel. I'll just click over here and I'll select walls. The moment you select walls, all the walls have moved to their walls layer and it has taken the cyan color.